I would love to talk about your road to series regular.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, yes, the details of like the audition and stuff like that, if you care to share, but like, you
Mhm.
know, booking before that, I think we all think that the elusive series regular is happening and how do you get there? And I'd love to
Yeah.
hear your take on that.
Well, it is elusive until it's not. It
Right.
happens very, very quickly when there's interest, and it happens like every other self-tape. I self-taped this audition here. I coached it and I auditioned it, and there was interest. Prior to that, though, I should say, I also tested for a show for the first time.
Mhm.
I tested for Young Rock, and that experience was also crazy, right? Because we did a hair and makeup test, and then I actually went in the room and tested. So
Yeah.
that was a completely different experience.
Wow. Mhm.
For this one, everything was virtual. So I wish that there was more to say, but everything was sort of a phone call.
Wow. Well,
And
hang
they're
on. That's
like,
big. That's
and
big.
they're and they tested, and I tested off of my self-tape. I didn't test.
You know,
So
but that's the test. We had heard that before. You know, I was saying this on a live just the other day. The people were saying that I know ABC has been doing using their self tapes to pass up.
yes,
You know what I mean?
that's what
So
happens.
that's why these self tapes have to be amazing, right? Like,
Yes.
you know,
Yes,
and
they
one
do.
I wish I could stop saying. I'm trying to tell people stop calling them self tapes now because what they really are work sessions. We're putting our best work up there. Do you know what I mean? Sure, we're self-taping. That's what the act of it, but it's a work session. We're working the best we can, and then we're going to put it on tape for them. You know, and so it sounds
Yes.
like did you have like a pre-read or a pre self-tape, I should call it, and then you did a in person or what? I mean, what is that?
Nothing. I
No,
self-taped off of the one tape.
really.
Yes, and then I didn't hear anything for a little while, so I went back and watched it because I was like, maybe it's too much. I'm being too much. I went back, and I always do that. I always
No.
go back and watch them, but yeah, I didn't hear anything, and then I did, and that's it, and it's so strange because it happened like that, right?
Mhm.
But that took 15 years,
Wow.
right?
Mhm.
It's hard for me to articulate, Juan, because it's like, yeah, there was a lot leading up to it, and then when I did the tape, that was it. It
Yeah.
happened, and then I, they were like, okay, you're going to network today,
Yeah.
and I'm in,
Your tape is going to network, you mean?
yeah, my agent's like, she's like, so technically you're testing your sweatpants today because, I was just kind of waiting around at home. And then I found out the news like around December-ish in the morning, like, around Christmas. So it was like the best Christmas present of my
Wow.
life.
Yeah.